need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. And if I share with you my story, would you share your dollar with me? Bad times are coming.
Hello there, we're just going to quickly explain how to create an image very similar to the one you can see the screen there. So we start off in Photoshop. Sorry about any clicking, it's due to me using the built-in mic on the MacBook Pro, but life goes on. We should create a new image. I tend to use Film 4K, but they end up a bit big, so we should use 720p. On the new canvas, on a Mac you'd hold down Control and Backspace, and that would turn it to the background colour. I believe it's Control and Backspace on a Windows machine. Next, with the pen tool, you can drag to form wavy lines. I'm absolutely useless at this, but you can spend a bit more time and effort on it than I do. That will create a new path for you. Now, that may not make a huge amount of sense, but if we then go to Paths, after selecting a nice bright white, Paths over by the Layers panel, you can right click on the path and stroke the path. Stroke it with a brush effect. You need to make sure your brush is of a sensible size, so we'll just do that and see what happens. My brush is of a ridiculous size. So Command Z to undo that. We should select the brush tool, and you want to select a sensible size brush for this. So we're going to want a classic brush, and somewhere around 16 pixels. We don't want it very hard, so let's say a nice 21. We'll see what that does. Most of this is trial and error. Literally have a play, see what happens. That I quite like. Then we can delete the path. Once we've stroked the path, we can delete the path, except for the fact we've just put that in the wrong layer, so we shall step backwards. It's typical that you would start a tutorial like this and completely mess it up. So we should create a new blank layer, he says. I have now offended Photoshop somehow. Let us unlock the background perhaps. There we go, new layer, thank you. It's the second time I've had Photoshop loaded today and it's misbehaved both times. So we've created a new layer. Into Paths. Photoshop very kindly provided by the Adobe Creative Cloud. Right, Paths, right click on the layer, stroke the path. This is supposed to be an i7, but it's running more like a Celeron at the moment. It's unbelievable. We now have a slightly attractive, but on another layer, image. Again, the clicking, I do apologise, that's my my trackpad. So, to make it easier to see, we shall delete the work path. Back into the layers. Now, just to create that very simple wavy multicoloured effect, nothing more difficult than going into blending options, and we're going to use a gradient overlay, which at the moment is selected on a black and white gradient going 90 degrees from flat. From horizontal is probably a better word to use. I like the multicoloured one, and I also like to use it at roughly the same angle that the line is going. So 0 in this case will provide us with that nice effect. Scale it down perhaps to lose the transparent sides. No, we need to go up, sorry. We need to scale up to lose the transparent sides. Preview looks a bit weird, but the actual image ends up coming out. Let's just go all the way to 150. There we go. Now you may also want to put a nice bevel on it. So get rid of some of this. It's really struggling this morning. We should put a nice bevel on that piece. I have to say it's the first time I've noticed the MacBook going slow, so that will take some little working out in a little while. There's nothing else running over on the side here, just Photoshop on the previewer. It's very peculiar. Well, we may like to do a nice bevel, but basically there's the basic effect. From there you can do all sorts of things. Mask it, trim it down, blow it up. Because at this point it's a vector image, it is scalable, so you can blow this up to however big you like, and Photoshop will deal with the quality issues related to that. Hope you've learned something new today. This is Podman, signing off.